this one. Top 5 toes. Say the ones on this foot. Oh yeah. We're touching kids today.
Why I don't get vaccinated. That's why I think antibiotics are from the devil. I mean, I could sell my used tissue, but I don't think you'd want it very much. It's a little gross and grody.
I know what bad food tastes like. What do you mean I'm also dumb? I may be stupid, but I may also be dumb. What's good on Koga? My cutest toe? I think this one. Top 5 toes. Say the ones on this foot.
Bazinga. One more? Okay. Ready? Bazinga!
Help.
Dig them out. Why are you throwing it back?
No, it wasn't! It wasn't! It's not funny! What Paladin's character do you want to be impregnated by? A very good question. I think Caspian, probably. I do like my twinks.
Oh my god, I almost forgot Bomb King again. Going Love Machine. Oh my god, he's erect! Okay.
Oh, God! Please, Daddy! Oh! Oh, God, please, Daddy, please. Get in my Discord so you always know when I'm streaming and when I'm having a mental breakdown and, my... Meow. 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 11 out of 10? I'll give you... Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Bear, I think you should end yourself. You cucumber loving ass. You fucking cucumber lover. You fucking cumber lover. Me hitting the big belly.
Had shit in their jeans. Like you thought they were wearing a diaper. There's always seemed to be one of them in every class. Y'all never had that one stinky ass, smelly ass, usually around the 300 to 400 pound area, that just was like the grossest motherfucker? I went to Pants Shitter University, you're right. I need to learn how to shit. I didn't graduate. That was me. diddling.
Boy, I found you.
No, you didn't! I'm not here, I'm not here. You can't see me. I'm a ghost, I'm an apparition, I'm in your head. Have you been taking your medicine? Daddy, please, Daddy, please. Can I shot myself in the shotgun room?
Hey, it's my turn with the brain cell, okay?
Not my switch. I gotta go kill some motherfuckers.
What if lobotomized people are just hearing the voice of God? Classic Paladins moment. I remind you of the play history. May I remind you of the play history? This is what bad looks like, okay?
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck. No, 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 no. Are you dead? Got him. Is it too dark for you guys? Wait, oh, that's not good.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Not smart enough to know they should get the fuck out of the way and several tons of metal are hurling towards them. I mean, that's true for every animal. You can't blame it specifically on deer. I mean, I've hit a few pedestrians with my car. Humans aren't that smart either.
Yes. What's her name? What's her name? Lumi. Lumi,
Huh?
come here. Is that you?
Dude, what's her name?
What?
Why are you even here, dog?
I don't know. Alright,
Oh!
so you see that item, right? There it is.
Yeah! What is it? No, don't give it to me! Don't give me the money! Yeah, give it to him! No!
You are the richest, and you are the deadest.
This is what always happens to Jews in history. People just keep giving us their money and giving us their money, and then they're like, oh, wait a second, why do you have all the money? And then they kick us out and they kill us when they're the ones who gave us their money.
Let's try now.
I didn't look in this pot. Most important.
Because I know that, What's going on, Cranky Crew? Welcome back to the Luber Luminous channel. My name is Louie, and I'm gonna... do a lot of drugs. Winton is cool. Winton is cool. What have y'all been saying behind my back? La Critura. I know I didn't cancel stream today. I'm being so big and brave, even though my tummy hurts so bad. But I am so big and brave and strong, and Nyanlom, and gonna eat dinner and then hop on to Carrie. But Spectacle, how did you get that, Winton? How did you get that? I may shit my pants on stream, but I think that'll only help my career. What does it say, unluckiest car in your description? Because I am unlucky and I am a car. Ow. Can't you tell by the ears? And the oh so many tails that I don't have up because the rigging is doo-doo shitty on them and I'm trying to get them fixed, but my rigger is ghosting me. Honk. Hard R, yeah. I use cat with the hard R. I would. I really gotta make a spin button so I don't have to keep tabbing out. Tell me why you farting in my bed. That's not fair. How many tails? Just 2. It's the regular 2 that every cat has. I hope I feel better soon too, but you know what? Life sucks. And I never feel better. It's always one thing after the other, and I live in a constant... Oh no. Tommy has dried out. There's only one thing to do. Chat, we must moisten him. Get your tongues ready. I can fly, but only if I eat a lot of onions. Is your cat defective? Cats can have anywhere from, I think, 0 tails to, I think, 24, if I'm not mistaken. So anyone who buys gifted subs while you stream Overwatch can get a Winton badge. Wait, are you serious? Oh my god. Everybody needs to... I'm gonna play Overwatch in a little bit. Everybody needs to gift a sub. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. We should absolutely watch the Michael Jackson movie. If I change my category to Overwatch and every single person needs to buy a gift a sub. I don't care who it is. You gotta gift one. Computer racer? Do you play racing games? Do you have the big wheel setup that is really cool that I want? Eek. Thank you for becoming a big fat loser. You lost money betting on my stream today? Well, I mean, you can make it back. It should be pretty easy to make it back considering I cancel at least once a week. It's only a 50-50 shot. My lovely them mushroom nymph. Why do lesbians and gays like mushrooms so much? Lesbians and non-binary people like mushrooms, and I don't know why, because mushrooms freak the fuck out of me. Mushrooms, like, they skeeve me out. Like, I have trypophobia, and I don't like looking at mushrooms, especially any with, like... It's the gills underneath the mushroom. And don't get me wrong, they're tasty. They're real tasty. But, you know... I have to, like... You know, if I get, like, button mushrooms from the store, I have to literally cut off the gills on them because they freak me out. Are we getting pizza tomorrow? Oh, you know it. And any mushroom with, like, spots or spores freak me out too. Like, the concept of spores, that makes me so scared. And one time I was outside in gym class in high school, and I stepped on a mushroom, and it was like a puffball mushroom. Or it wasn't a puffball mushroom. It was the mushrooms that, like, they're hollow on the inside, and inside they have a whole bunch of spores, and when you step on them, they, like, poof up a cloud of dust. I stepped on that, and I threw out my shoes. I threw out my shoes, and I washed my feet in the school bathroom sink because I was so disgusted. Whose name? Don't put anybody's legal name. Don't dox anybody. Don't put government names. We all have stage names here. Mine is Black Majesty. Oh, your partner's Twitch? Yeah, sure, why not? Thank you for asking instead of just doing it. Jane Doe. Yes, my partner Jane Doe. That makes you sound like you killed them. Bonina? Here. Channel does not exist. Alright, well, I'll just go jump off a bridge then. I tried to give him a shout out. I'll drop him a follow. I see you, bitch. William Afton Dafoe. I cannot believe how dirty they did us with the FNAF movie. I will never get over it. I don't think I'll ever, until they remake it, until Markiplier remakes the FNAF movie, I will not be over it. You thought the movie was decent? Ban him. Ban him. Ban! I am... Mommy's not mad, she's just disappointed. I can't describe. Like, if you're gonna make a movie that has lore, and the lore was like the background piece of the game, don't you think that the medium that would work best in the movie is fleshing out the lore? What'd you think of the Avatar movie? The Avatar, the leaked one, the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. So I don't know if you guys know this, but it got leaked, and basically the entire movie was online to watch. And you know, I didn't want to be one of those people, but I did watch it because I can't help myself. And even if I didn't like it, I would still support the original release anyway, just because, you know, I want more Avatar movies to be made, more cartoon Avatar movies to be made, not live action, for fuck's sake. But I thought it was really good. The voice acting, I saw a couple of people say that the voice acting was really bad. It was a little Disney Channel-esque. But that being said, when you go back and watch the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, the voice acting in some parts of the series weren't top-notch. And I think it was more due to the script. Because it is meant for kids, and I think the script can be a little watered down, but overall I thought the movie was pretty good. Pretty predictable, but I will say two other things other than the voice acting. A little predictable, the plot, like you see it from a mile away, and I feel like the camera moves around too much, that you can't see the bending enough. Like, I would have really liked to see clearer the choreography and that the movement in the animation and the way, like, oh yeah, Toph can always get it, but any age Toph except for the baby, you fucking freaks. Yeah, I wish I could just see better. There's way too much camera movement, and I couldn't really see the technique. Yeah, what Louis said, I just came back. Did anybody else pirate the movie? And I do encourage you, if you did pirate the movie, to support the release of it, the actual release. Because if they think that nobody's gonna watch it, then I feel like I'm afraid that we're never gonna get Avatar Kyoshi animated movie, and that makes me real sad. The balance is also, how do you make the lore for someone who has never experienced FNAF? I think it's pretty easy. You just start with I think they should have... I made a whole, like, 20-minute, Asura of Books. Thank you so much for the big fat follow. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about FNAF. I did make, like, a 25-minute rant on the FNAF movie on my YouTube channel. But essentially I said that they should have focused on, not William, who's his son? Michael. They should have made the point of view of an older Michael Afton, and maybe he has like some kind of amnesia or something, that he has to go back to the restaurant and he wants to uncover what his dad did, and like, you know, all that stuff. And if like the rumors of his brother still being there in ghost form and like all that, I think that could have made a really, really cool movie. And it's not just one guy sitting in a room checking cameras. Which, honestly, after watching fucking, Iron Lung was literally the entire movie a guy in one set in one room taking pictures. Like, if he could do it, so can you, motherfucker. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Thank you, thank you. I definitely need that. I'm addicted to these orange vanilla seltzers. The vanilla, I've never seen a vanilla just like sparkling water. And by God, it's tasty. In a stretch. I gotta stretch. Oh my God, I love FNAF. And I'm just going to be here. He lives at movie theaters. Yeah. Honestly, I hope that the Avatar movie gets a theatrical release. Or are you talking about The Amazing Digital Circus? Yeah, I'm talking to people a little bit first because people get mad when I don't talk to them. When they can't just talk to me while I'm playing the game, I'd much prefer that. AI summarize Louis' FNAF rant. It's too long. It's too long, my guy. I could literally talk about it for hours. That 20-minute video, fucking, Moro had to cut down from like an hour. Coyote versus Acme when it comes out, right? I've never seen... What's that? I haven't seen any promotion for that. Made Tadpole explode. Yeah, but it's a Markiplier because he's just talented and apparently can make movies. Give us thighs, please. Alice, hi! Joke's on you. Cad KCB. Chai Forest? Great flavor for sparkling water? I've never heard of that. Chai Forest? Chi Forest? What does that mean? Either you ignore us or read chat and lose the match. I can do both at the same time. I can read chat and lose the match. Thank you very much. You want to hear more FNAF-tism? They got the trailer out? What is it? You have soy friends? It was a... Oh? made movie? Warner Bros. Did for a tax write-off that was not gonna be. Well, she did in the first place. What? 2 years ago, but they got released. Warner Bros. Hates money. Doki Doki Literature Club is no longer going to be online because it's scary. What? What is that supposed to mean? So they actually like published they had this Coyote versus Acme script and they just never published it because they hate us? Fucking 2-hour FNAF lore, Luby. Okay, so it starts out the Afton family, right? And you could have even had a, like, Michael had a little sister. It wasn't Abby. I don't know who the... I don't remember his sister's name because now I just have the stupid movie actor's name. But she becomes a circus baby. Excuse me. Okay, FNAF might be better than Paladins, you're right. You're right. The whole movie was done and they just didn't release it? Why don't they just release it now? If it's done. Have you memorized the FNAF movie script yet? I'm writing my own script because that script sucks. We should actually play a drinking game. Because Tommy and I played a drinking game to the FNAF 2 movie, and we almost died. If we... Because one of our rules was that we had to drink every time there was a badly delivered line, or like a stereotypical cringy line. Like a, it's right behind me, isn't he? And if we followed that rule, we would have died. We would have absolutely died. The only thing, the one and only thing I liked about the second FNAF movie was the real puppet, like the actual, like it wasn't CG. It was a real puppet. And I really liked that. And how it like rose out of the box. I liked that, and that's it. That's the only singular moment that I liked from that movie, and that's it. We did, those weren't the only rules either. Anytime there was a jump scare, anytime there was a badly delivered line or a cringy stereotypical line, anytime the main character says his little sister's name, well, what were the other ones? I can't even remember that night. Gay Yowie? Yeah, anytime the main character kisses someone. Thank you for the lurk, my duty dude. Man, what was, what were the other conditions? Yeah, Tommy absolutely touched me without consent that night. But he was shaking me awake to finish the drinking game. What should you buy of my merch? You should buy my sweater. You should buy this sweater that I have. Beep, beep, beep. I have this sweater. I have other really cool t-shirts. T-shirt and, you're not a weeb? This is the least weeby shirt there is. The other shirt has my face on it. Or you can get my mug. That just has my logo on it. I think it's a rule at this point that live action adaptations not use any of the original's lore. I feel like they try so hard to cater to a new audience, even though it's the built-in audience that's gonna be going to see it. Like, you have a built-in audience and you decide to cater just to somebody else. I don't understand. Asian letters, my god. What am I reading? It's like with basically the live action for anything. The only reason a remake should be made or a live action should be made is of a movie that sucked to begin with. And then you fix it. You do like a redo. You can't take something good and make it better. It's just not gonna work. It's always gonna be compared to the original, whether you like it or not, and it's always gonna be worse. Always. Every single time. You need to make a remake of something that did shit. Maybe like a Treasure Planet remake. It was a great movie, but it didn't get the marketing push that it needed, and they were too experimental for the time that nobody really watched it. Some of the CG looks a little wonky. Like, that's a movie that needs a good remake. Not of the story. And you better not change that fucking furry chick, okay? That better be the main focus. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? That, like, captain. You guys watch Treasure Planet? Yeah, they're going for, like, a separate continuous universe. I don't like that. Yeah, One Piece Shippuden, like, 12 episodes. I didn't watch... I never watched One Piece, so I didn't watch the One Piece live-action remake. I watched the first episode. I thought it was bad. Like, I would rather just watch the anime. Oh, yeah. Step on me with those boots. That was one fucking... Yes, it was. First season over. Time for season 2. See, that captain... Do you know how hot she could look now if you reanimated her in 2D? You better fucking stick with 2D. Or maybe 3D, like a Kung Fu Panda kind of 3D. I'm thinking about it. See y'all again in 10 minutes. Have you ever played Exit 8? I have not. What is that? Oh wait, is that is that the Anomaly game in the train station with the guy? I saw that they're making a movie out of that. And honestly, I think it could work. Like, I think it looks like a kind of good movie. But it's always the execution. Nobody makes movies for art anymore. Like, nobody makes movies to send a message or have meaning behind it. It's always just a fucking cash grab. It's always just put everything in the movie that will make an audience look at a reference and a funny joke. And, oh my god, like, that's their audience, and they're making people dumber. The loss of reading comprehension in this society is troubling. Yeah, they don't even need to make a live action if the fucking show is still going on! The Louie Lumi movie. Good remake of Atlantis? Yeah, that was another one that was pretty overlooked, but I think the movie itself is pretty good. I wouldn't want a live action of it, and I wouldn't want like a 3D version of it. I don't know. Like, I felt like that one was just an overlooked good movie. Treasure Planet was a good movie, definitely. It just had some spots that could really use some fixing up. Oh, schizo! I've been that way for years. I just want more. Yeah. Atlantis 2. They go to Middle Earth. The whole Atlantis, it like turns into a series of just like Nazi conspiracy theories. What's Middle Earth called? Oh yeah, everyone loved the live action Last Airbender movie. You know, I saw that in theaters with my dad. Oh, Agartha, that's what Collier? Collier? Havlik? What? Who? You own both a bird and a snake? That's a little scary. You're about to be a father. You do not have heterochromia. You have homochromia. You have homophobia. Oh god, not that movie. Yeah. That movie. My dad and I and my sister, we all saw it in theaters. And it was the most disappointed I've ever been in a movie theater. My poor little 10-year-old self. We walked out and we were like, what the fuck was that? Your dumbass was thinking the Godzilla... No. We're talking about Nazi conspiracy theories. It still hurts to this day. Ugh. Prove it. Prove it, bro. Bro has heterophobia. Meow. Hello. It skips so much character development in the Avatar movie. Even my kid self knew it sucked. Like, for a 10-year-old to look at your movie and go, ew, what the fuck was that? Like, you have to have fucked up so hard. And even in the trailer, like, it took 6 people to move 1 rock that my 10-year-old self could have just picked up. Star Wars 9 gave up in the franchise. I never got into Star Wars. Ong. Ong. You have to save the world, Ong. The ground is who you are. Man, but the Avatar The Last Airbender series, like, such a fucking masterpiece. I don't know about if I'm gonna watch Spider-Man. I feel like the first Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie was cool and all. The second one kind of pushed it. It was all right, and like I'm over it. They're forcing this old dog to keep doing the same fucking tricks. Like, there's a time when you have to just let something be good and leave it to rest. I'm so sick of people ruining good movies because they want to make a franchise out of it and just... They're fucking sucking... They're trying to suck peanut butter through a crazy straw. It's not... You're milking it dry. It's not gonna work. They are beating and scalping and pulverizing to a pulp, to a mush. They're putting the horse in a mortar and pestle and grinding him into dust and making him into glue. DCEU is so bad they had to start over. Little bit. Did I like the first Spider-Man movie? Yes. Did I like the second Spider-Man movie? Yes, but with a sigh afterwards. And, like, there's a point when you just have to go, all right, Die now. Lay to rest. You need to be put down. You're making that dog go on too long. It has heart disease and is missing 3 legs and an eye. You gotta put the dog down. Dude, don't say that around Ninjor. But yeah, Marvel did fall off. Right after Marvel should have taken their money and ran at Avengers Endgame. That should have been like a turning point for them. They should have started over. They should have let the Avengers die. And then they should have started over with something else. Like, I didn't need 12 more Thor movies and a Doctor Strange and a, you know, what the fuck ever movie after that. I certainly don't need a new Avengers. Because why would I? The original Avengers are always gonna be the original ones. It was literally just flop after flop after flop. They have to start over after Secret Wars. I'm just saying, give it a soft reboot. Like, Marvel would have done so much better if they just made something new. Make something new. Don't make 80 billion gajillion callbacks to your old franchise because it makes you money. Make something that will stand on its own merit. Yeah, they're like the fucking Temu version. Elsie, welcome back! How was your jerk-off break? I want 2008 Hulk, not green Mark Ruffalo or whatever the fuck. Sun's getting real low. That's what we just have to say to Disney. Just, the sun's getting real low, big guy. Time to settle down. Oh, you had to deal with some sports ball stuff? That's pretty gay. Why would you want to deal with sports ball stuff when you can talk to VTuber about Marvel movie? The only recent movie that I have seen that I actually kind of liked... Hello, Wild. How are you? Thank you for becoming a big, fat loser! Welcome. I love talking to VTubers. How else would they cash in on the nostalgia from when people actually like them? Yeah, I know. It's all nostalgia bait. Anytime they leave a pause for the audience to clap in the movie, you're cooked. You're cooked. That's the end of the bloodline. I know, and that's the thing. Creativity is risky. And no billion-dollar corporation, even though they have oodles, they have more money than fucking God to waste and to spend and to try things. They don't try. Because they're like little fucking dragons on top of their little horde. And then I could have made such a worse comparison. You're welcome for the dragon one. And they give you one little shekel and they're like, you turn this into $1 jillion for me, or else I'm never funding anything you ever tell me ever again. You have one chance, and that's it. And that is so toxic. Watching, they pause to clap. Yeah, Ninjor, look away. I'm sorry, Ninjor. The Flash 2023. Man of Steel, yeah. I heard that the new, I think DC is actually topping Marvel right now with movies. Because they had the Joker. And I thought the Joker was a phenomenal movie. I thought it was great. And then the Joker 2 came out. We didn't need a Joker 2. Why would we want a Joker 2? Even after the Batman. Joker 2 was so fire. Yeah, you like the musical notes? They punished us for liking Joker, yeah. They punished the Joker fans with Joker 2. Good movie. Yeah, they could totally be made. Like I said, they have so oodles and oodles of cash just to fucking spend on Epstein's Island, but instead, they're like, I cannot lose a single penny, because if I do, the numbers in my bank account will go down. You know what fans love? Lady Gaga. And you know what I do? I love... Who doesn't love Lady Gaga? The fucking normies love her. The gays love her. The emos love her. She's just a talented woman. Okay? There's nobody that hates Lady Gaga. Except for, like, your far-right skinhead uncle who only watches Fox News. And thinks that Lady Gaga is, like, of the devil. You know? Man Thing movie would bring me to the theater. Man Thing movie? What? Are you talking about The Thing? The Thing was a good movie. If he's a skinhead, he doesn't watch Fox? What do skinheads watch? I unfortunately am not one. Yeah, we all know you are Essex. Gaga, yeah, it's Queen Gaga. They watch Yuri? That is true. I didn't think about that. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something doomed yowie. I was gonna say something about a good movie I watched. Something about creativity, something about originality. Oh, I think indies, like, the people are waking up. The sheeple are waking up and realizing that indie movies and like A24, is it A21 or A24? I don't remember. I'm not good at numbers. But that studio, that rose so high in popularity. And you want to know why? It's because they gave people original movies. They gave people original ideas. They let writers come in and write. They didn't put it through the corporate, you know, dishwasher and have it watered down and smoothed and polished until it was a movie that had absolutely no audience, and it was just an all-around everybody will love this movie because, like, all the brainless fucking sheeple will love this movie and give me tons of money. I will save Hollywood. Exactly. Markiplier will save Hollywood. Markiplier, he just came out with Iron Lung. It was fantastic. He just can't, he needs to come out with a FNAF movie. Exactly. When did movies become products? It's the same thing with music. It's the same thing with art. Now fucking AI art. Bunny, bunny. Hello. Some people would say I'm a funny bunny. Some people. Who know? How are you? Thank you for becoming a big fat loser. Clayface? Thoughts on elephants? Based. Smart. Empowering. A symbol of strong women. Isn't there a... But I know elephants are like in like African culture. I think they're like a symbol of like divine femininity or something like that. I don't know. I like the symbolism around elephants. What was I gonna look up? Clayface? What the fuck is that? Hold on. Let me. Let me try and share my screen. Bonk. Clayface. Blur. Can I show this? Can I show this? Is this gonna fuck me?
Ever since I was a kid.
Oh god, ads! I guess we're watching movie trailers now. I'm scared though. Is there a rating on this? If it's on YouTube, I can play it on stream. So what's your Clayface folder? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm so glad you and Roxanne got along. And I told you, she's an expensive woman. You gotta treat her right. Let's see what this is. What the fuck? I don't think he's doing too good. Fuck you, my tails aren't that fat. I want to go back. Like, like, I feel like nice boobs, yeah. He's like pushing them together too. I was gonna say, like, this could have been so cool if it wasn't CGI. Like, if this was a practical effect, that could have been real cool. But I have no clue what this movie's about. That didn't tell me anything about the movie. Oh, it's in the DC universe? Okay, well, you know what? It's original. It's a Batman villain? Huh. Okay. If it's anything like the Joker, I'll give it a shot. I know, nowadays it's at least a fucking person did it and not a computer. The Batman? How is this a Batman villain? I mean, I guess... Does it have anything to do with the Joker? Because now I'm looking back and I'm seeing, like... What's with the circus-themed shit? Is it gonna... You know? Soy face? Yeah, is he gonna start fucking singing to us? Now I can't trust these executives. Because we all know Joker 2 went through the fucking corporate dishwasher. You know, and if that made it to us the way it did, well, they must be doing some sort of fucking drugs over there. Warhammer 40K?
Still dribbling pee after you zip up?
Chat, pay close attention. Chat, pay close attention. You need to see this.
That's not normal aging.
That's not normal. Your penar is broken. That's not normal, guys.
That's your prostate choking your flow. Here's how to release it in 30 seconds.
Pay close
I'm going
attention.
to show you the hidden
Ah,
reason-
ah, ah! She just whipped out the fucking Pinar model. YouTube, your advertising. They're going a little haywire. Going a tad haywire there. I love showing you P-bits on stream. That I sure do. She did. It's an anatomical model, but still. Yeah, it's technically... I mean, I can't get, like, banned for it, I don't think. It's the anatomical model, but I still don't want to see the inside of a penar. Why? And I don't want her to start fucking honking the balls on a plastic penar. She whipped her cock out. He's pulling his cock out. It's been a while. Can't show dicks on your video because it would scare off ads, but you can show ads of dicks. That is how mine... It's because the advertiser's paying YouTube. So, duh, they're gonna allow it. I don't think it was her penar. I think it was the disembodied penar of a sad puppet. I just clicked on Warhammer 40K and the penar monster came out and we're just gonna... Yeah, it's artistic nudity. It's artistic. Up to 10, yeah. So guys, I have this great ad for YouTube, right? That is what needs to be made into a movie. That is... you don't squeeze your penar out all the way and you dribble on your pants. And then everybody makes fun of you because they and then they call you dribbly penar boy and they call you leaky leak and you're so right, average Warhammer targeted. Dudes who play Warhammer don't know how to squeeze their penar. They think just a shake is gonna do it. You need more than that. You need to wring it out. You need to wipe. Dudes don't think they need to wipe, but they absolutely do. Yeah, they called you Hatsune Miku because you leak. Based. Where am I? Yours hits the water. Help, my penar is leaking. Help, my penar is leaking. It's a league. Why don't dudes sit down to pee? Like, you know. You know it splashes. You know it gets everywhere. Just sit down. Take a load off, friend. Yeah, it has changed from, you know, movie talk and the commodification of art and to penar leakage. Yeah, exactly. Sit down to pee. You don't need to prove you're a man. Nobody's watching you anymore. You aren't in ancient Greece in the fucking watering hole or whatever the fuck they called it, the aqueduct. you piss while standing, but if I take a shit, I piss while I'm still there? Yeah. You sit. And you just point it down. Easy. So, like, why don't you do that all the time? So you're not making it splash everywhere and getting piss all over the seat. I understand if it's like a public toilet and you don't want to touch it, but in your own house, sit the fuck down. Not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time, but every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time. It's because you're pushing too hard. I have a disc in my lower back. I think it's my tailbone, honestly. And whenever I push to go to the bathroom, something in my back cracks. Something in like my hips crack. Like my middle hips. It's gotta be my tailbone. But I don't know why it does that, and it scares me every time it does. Why am I cracking? Why are there bones in my poop? Oh yeah, you can't sit because your peanut is just so long it dangles into the... No, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't. The only reason that you shouldn't sit to pee is if your penar's too small and you can't physically, like, maneuver it to aim it down. That's the only reason. Yeah, maybe my bones are in the way. It's like, you know how women's hips, like, separate apart when they give childbirth? Maybe that's what my hips are doing when I poop. I just have massive shits. Guys, my pinar is just so big, I cannot sit to take a pee-pee or poopy because my pinar touches the water. Poop birth, yeah, that's what it is. Low taper fade. Low taper fade. No vapor tade. No vapor tade. Tolaper fade. Did you guys hear RFK breathing when he was being cross-examined? He was like snoring while he was awake. He was having sleep apnea, but conscious. Hey, your balls hang too low. Oh my god, when your water touches the splash up and it touches the booty hole. Some of you fucking need it. Honestly, some of you don't even have a bidet. And you're walking around with shit ass all day. I know you don't wipe enough. Wiping is never enough. If you got shit on your hands and you just wiped it off with a paper towel, would you be like, oh yeah, I'm good now? No, you'd wash your hands. Wet wipes, all right. I will accept wet wipes. Ninja brother be like, what? He just wipes shit off of himself with a paper towel and says he's fine. She knows I don't wipe enough, dude. The reason, first of all, I got wet wipes, and they were like a game changer. It's not propaganda, it's truth. I have elevated my pooping experience ever since becoming an adult. I got a squatty potty. I evolved from just toilet paper to wet wipes, and then wet wipes aren't good for your pipes, so I got a bidet. And let me tell you, like, you just feel so clean. I don't feel clean anymore with just toilet paper. Yeah. You have to send pictures of every wipe you do. And I bet you're using up so much toilet paper when you could be using like 1 or 2 wipes or nothing at all and just like 1 to dry yourself with a bidet. Shut up, squatty! It's people that like that who just have no clue the difference a squatty potty makes. Piss tits. We are talking about piss. Zoe, do you sit when you pee? A bidet, I am spoiled, but I shouldn't be spoiled. I mean, our ancestors would shit in a river, you know? We would shit in a river, and we'd wipe ourselves, and we'd clean ourselves. Yeah, see, Zoe sits. Everybody should sit when they pee. We are not cavemen anymore. I just head patted you with my piss hand. How do you feel about this? Do you have piss hand? But if you sit while you pee, you don't have to touch anything. Yeah, Essex still shits in the river. Everybody in India still shits in the same river that they drink out of. Oh, God. So most Euro countries have bidets as a standard? Yeah, like France and... I don't know what's European, but... 75%? I think that was the statistic, right? Cat time! But I'm already a cat. But I'm already one. I don't need to change. I don't need to change. I'm already a cat. Wow. 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 Wee wee. Wee wee. Soy cat. What was I saying? Oh, I think the statistic was like 70% of India still shits in the woods. What percentage of India has plumbing? I may have fell for propaganda. Approximately 13% of India's total population defecates outside. Uh-huh. Interesting. Let's compare that to America. Land of the free. Less than 1%? Man. I almost feel like that's a spit in the face to freedom, but also don't shit outside. That's like 40 million people? Yeah. Yeah. Thought it was an Overwatch stream. What happened? I started yapping, and I don't know, more people like it when I yap, so I just continued to yap, and we were talking about movies. No, you cannot shit on me! They dig out the shit. Yeah. Would you shit in the river in an emergency? Well, in an emergency, I wouldn't shit in my water source. I would shit far away from the water source. That would be counteractive, counter something. No, you shit in your own house. This is my house. This is my yard. You shit in your own yard. Your dad shit on the side of the freeway once? I mean, if you do it once, if you have an emergency, you know, that's understandable. But if you're frequently shitting outside, I think there's a problem. Only if the toilets are close enough to each other. And you all know that I can't shit, so it would be you shitting while you're holding my hand. Nothing's coming out of me. Yeah. I mean, I feel like you gotta shit in the woods once in your life, but you don't do it on a daily basis. You don't normally do it. Because then it gets into the pipes and shit. Let me suck those milkers. Bro, you're in the wrong place. There's no milkers around here. But thank you for becoming a big fat loser. Welcome. I'm safe anyways? Okay. Would you still love me if I was a river in India? Now that's the real question. That's the real question. Tommy, would you still love me if I was a river in India? Competitive shitting? Wi-Fi password is 800851984. Would I love you if you were full of shit? But I'm always full of shit. I'm always. It never comes out of me. I told you about the time that my cat was really constipated, right? I had to take him to the vet, and they had to shove a finger up his butt and, like, scoop the poop out. I felt so bad. We could hear him screaming from the waiting room. And let me tell you, my cat, he doesn't hiss. He doesn't... he yowls a lot. That's where I learned it from. Wow! 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 But, yeah, anyway. But he was screaming back there. And it must have hurt. I mean... I wouldn't want somebody to stick their finger up my butt and... You know, like... do a little hook finger and, you know, do the come hither finger motion and scrape the poop out of me. Not using special characters in your password. He's not blind! He's deaf! And I don't even think he's deaf. I think he fakes it. Because he hears some things. The old rusty fish, okay? Yep. They did it to him. And now every time he goes back to the vet, he hisses at them. I don't think he's ever hissed in his life. But he remembers, and he holds a grudge. Yes, he liked chicken nugget. No, he doesn't hate us. He does. He literally has PTSD. Oh my god, could you imagine being a vet and wearing long-ass nails? Imagine the shit that'd be under your nails. Launch day of Simple Planes 2? I don't even know what that is. How old is my cat? He is 18 years old. He is an oldie. But he's still jumping up on the counters. He's still, you know... He's very skinny, which is why we have to take him to the vet. But he's legal. Tommy, I hate you. Nobody's touching. Get your fucking Shane Dawson ass away from my cat. They don't use their fingers, but I thought the whole point was like you have to feel, don't you? Vets can have long nails? No, they can't. I thought like any medical position, you can't have long nails because it's germy. Spencer loves you. I think Spencer doesn't know where he is most of the day. I think he has dementia. Spencer... he gets constipated a lot, so we have to give him Miralax. My cat and I share Miralax. We are both cats. But he poops better than I do. He shits way better than I do. And I know, because I have to scoop it every day. I should put a litter box in my bathroom. No, I already have the luxury shitting experience. All I need is a heated toilet seat, and I'm golden. But my toilet is shaped weird, so I couldn't get like a whole seat bidet. Tragic. But still, I got the squatty potty. Oh my god, have you ever been to a house that has like the fuzzy toilet seat rim? That's disgusting. That is diabolical. No. Whenever I go to her house, I feel like an Oompa Loompa. No, you don't, because Louise is 5 feet tall and her mom's 4 feet tall and all of her toilets are made for toddlers. It's not... I didn't build this house. This house just so happened to be built for short people. And tell me, I go to your house and my feet are like dangling off your toilet. I need a step stool, not just because it's comfortable to poop, but I can't reach the toilet. Yeah, just wipe your ass on the fuzzy toilet seat. I didn't make it up. What do you mean? Just, I don't want to jump for it. I want my squatty potty. M-word? Is midget a slur? MILF? It auto-modded MILF? I don't think midget's a slur. I think it's I think that's an actual diagnosis, is it not? No, it would be dwarfism. A dwarf? I don't want to call someone a dwarf. That sounds weird. Some people say it's a slur. Who, like fucking Peter Dinklage? He can suck my dick. I mean, I guess it does sound pretty harsh. You should be. I am passionate about my shitting situation because it you are in that bathroom for like 4% of your entire life. Maybe even, or I'm not 4%. You're in the bathroom for 1/4 of your entire life. Possibly even 1/3. I'm a very tall midget joke will always be funny. That is true. He can suck my dick while standing. Dude, everybody hates Peter Dinklage. He's just annoying. He reminds me of, who's that guy that used to cheat in video games? I think he played him in that movie with Adam Sandler. Yeah, Billy Mitchell. He reminds me of Billy Mitchell. He just whines all the time. He's the worst version of Rags to Riches. I feel like there's worse people. No, it wasn't Pac-Man. It was Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong World Champion. That lawsuit, the last lawsuit that he did against the YouTuber, did that go anywhere? I mean, obviously not, but I haven't heard Moist Critical talk about it. So I'm assuming it hasn't gone anywhere. Little hypocrite. That's right, we're gonna cheat. My dinkles! Like, how can you have dwarfism and have the last name Dinklage? They did it on purpose. That wasn't a mistake. You don't know who Peter Dinklage is? Peter Dinklage. Critical. Yeah. No. Okay. 5'4" is very tall. Or 5'6"? Is he 5'4" or 5'6"? Doesn't matter. They're both very tall, okay? I have to look up at somebody who's 5'4". I am 6'7", thank you very much. I am 6'7". I heard a lot of midgets hate Peter Dinklage. Or, I'm sorry, Peter Dinky Winky. Because he made hiring midgets a bad thing? Yeah, like in the Snow White movie. And now all actors with dwarfism are like, bro, what the fuck? Who's the guy that played Mini-Me? He's based. You're familiar with Billy Mitchell, world video game champion. He could probably do it. So I gotta find the way to harness his power. I think I found a way. That's right, we're gonna cheat. And then they played Moist Critical farting into the camera in court. You took all I had. Dude, they had one thing going for them. One thing that made them stand out. And now people feel like they need to walk on eggshells around them. All because of one dude. Hey, what? My dad? My dad is tall. My dad is taller than you, Tommy. I just didn't get the dad genes is all. Your wife is good. Oh, you know it, buddy. Moist Critical is like the template of who you masturbate to. Masturbating to him is almost like masturbating to Jesus. Flutters up to her Hispanic fan. Is that a thing? Are Hispanic people short? I don't think I've ever met a short one. A short one? I don't think I ever seen one of those. 5'6" is... Yeah, I think 5'6" is average. You're 6 foot? Bullshit. Bullshit! Short ones don't make it bad. I hate you, Essex. No, the short ones do, because then they can just crawl right under. Dig a little hole. I've been saying that Critical was the second coming of Christ, and you know what? AI Facebook moms think he already is. So, I mean, what else can we do but praise our Lord and Savior? Did you know he stopped taking subscriptions because we were giving him too much money? Imagine being that man. I wouldn't do that because honestly, I would just donate it to charity. But honestly, he probably has enough to even donate to charity and more. So he is so based. 4-3 over here. I'm not 4-3. Yeah, donate. You know, I hate when fucking... Did you know that corporations, whenever they ask you to like, oh, donate to a starving child at the... at checkout, they have already donated money to the actual foundation and you're just paying them back for it? Because they use it as a corporate tax write-off. So they get that money back anyway. So you don't have to do shit. They've already done it. If you're ever gonna donate to charity, just donate directly. Don't go through anybody. Unless I do a charity stream, because you know. But I don't take any of it as a tax write-off. I don't even think I can. Dude, I want your taxes to write me so bad. I don't get enough money to pay taxes on Twitch. I've done one. I did one for the suicide awareness shit. And then I realized they were a shitty foundation. When Panky donated them like $5,000. And they gave it back. They didn't take the money because Panky got canceled. Like, fuck you guys. Take the fucking money and help people. Do your goddamn job. If Hitler gave you $10,000 to go to your fucking cause, would you not take it? Money is money. It doesn't care where it comes from. If you care about your cause, what does it matter who gives you the money? As long as you're not, like, expecting anything from it. Like, no, he's probably... I didn't mean to compare Panky to Hitler. It just happens sometimes. It's just a logical conclusion. It's just a 1-2 step, you know? No, don't send this to him. Fuck, Panky, I don't mean it. Actually, you are Hitler. He is in Super Hell, remember? In the ranking canceled YouTuber tier list, he is going to Super Hell, so... Yeah, that's why I don't accept when Ninjor gives me money. Because Ninjor is basically like Super Hitler. He's Mecha Hitler. And that's where Hitler would be, exactly. You've justified their decision. Dude, they're gonna give me back the money now. I think I did a... I don't even remember what their name is. Louis Netanyahu, yeah. Ninja's trying to use Alston as a tax write-off. Who's I gonna look up? Oh. Oh, AFSP. American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. They'd rather participate in cancel culture than actually help their cause. Hat time! Participate in cancel culture that literally, like, cancel culture makes people kill themselves. And they participated in it. They perpetuated it. Like, what a... Like, I'm baffled. Alright, what hat are we going for? Should we put on the autism hat? Or the Illinois hat? Motivation, what's this one? Gots to see it through, my boy. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't know why I have it, but that one's boring. Dude, imagine... And Panky did tell me, like, that was a really bad time for him. Poop hat? Maybe we should do... We were talking about poop. Oops. Damn it, I never know where to tag this on my head. I have to put it, like... There we go. What was Panky being canceled for? He said that all minors should kill themselves. Then people were like, because a minor came into his stream and he banned him. And then he went on this like satirical rant of like, every minor on Earth should kill themselves. I hate all of them. They should all die. And then he clipped it and posted it to Twitter because like it was supposed to be funny. And then people were like, oh my God, you just told a kid to kill himself? Too base to be kept alive. Panky's gonna be assassinated. The internet is no place for children. Well, Panky's a not safe for work streamer. He's an 18+ streamer. He shows his cock on stream. Oh, the kid was struggling to come out. I don't believe that. No like, that wasn't a real person. No 13-year-old admits to being 13 on Twitch. And then ask a random live streamer how to come out to his parents. That's not a real person. Yeah, nobody finds anything funny. You cannot joke. Jokes are only for the truly awakened. Like you and me. Yeah, it was a plant. If I use ducks... Is that an acronym for something? I'm trying to think about it. I don't know what it is. You gotta tell me. But welcome! Thank you for coming, a big fat loser! Cannot laugh. Everything has to be... a... what's the word? Alright, aura farming keep coming to my mind, but it's not. It's Clorox Refreshables? What is that? When's the Louis plushie? I don't know, when you actually buy my merch. Louis Yahoo. Louis Yahoo. I'll refresh myself with your goddamn bleach. Somebody give him a sub. He's gonna kill himself. Louis thigh neck pillow? You wouldn't even buy the body pillow. Oh. Or the mouse pad. I had the feet mouse pad. A furry. That furry name not telling, calm down. What are you getting me for my birthday? I demand answers. You're gonna get a pipe bomb in your mailbox. And then I'm gonna open it with you. And then I'm gonna say surprise! And then I'm not gonna finish my sentence because my jaw will be blown off. Isn't that fun? Let's just go by Louis. Yeah, Tommy would never take me to Olive Garden. Tommy would never take me to Olive Garden on his birthday. Tommy would never give me a gift on his birthday. because he doesn't love me, and I... How much? Tell me, what would you price me as? Be honest. Thank you, Ninjor. Tommy, we're going to Texas. Pack your bags. It's his birthday, though? Yeah. So? His birthday is a reason to celebrate, and in a celebration, everyone deserves gifts. Including me. Yeah, no, I'd be a shit slave. I'd be the shittiest slave you could ever buy. 10 piece! I would say I'm worth at least the chicken tenders from McDonald's, but honestly, those are ass. I used to like them, but every time I started to get them now, they've just been like super rubbery and floppy. They're not crispy. Defective unit. That is true, yes. All of those things are true. And I burn in the sun. Who the fuck goes to McDonald's for a fish fillet? Fillet of fish? I would be too scared to eat it. Like, I know it's full of so many chemicals, it's not even fish anymore, but still, I feel like I would instantly get poisoned if I ate fish at McDonald's. At an American McDonald's. I feel like I could trust one from, like, Japan. Is it yummy? Do people here actually eat the fillet of fish? Inorganic fish. Artificially flavored fish. Yeah, Japanese McDonald's was something else. I didn't really eat it. I feel like I could, but... I don't know, there's just so much better things in Japan than McDonald's. Like, even Japanese McDonald's, it's still McDonald's, you know? It's still shit. Artificial. Is it small? It's because it's fish. It's a tiny little fish. Don't have enough room. Did you use real Japanese bidets? I don't know what you mean by real, but... yeah, Japan does have bidets. And fancy toilets. I didn't even have to try for the ultimate pooping experience in Japan. My hotel room had enough. I am jorking it to the fillet of fish. Instead of a McChicken Ninja, we have to redo the fucking Kirby Alice, a bunch of numbers. I hope you're not a bot. But thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for becoming a loser. What was I saying? I was jorking it. We were jorking it. We were jorking it on stream. Oh, the Japanese shitting experience, I didn't even have to try. Like, the bathroom just had everything already. It had a bidet, it had the heated seats. The only thing it didn't have was a squatty potty. And I did still need one. Yes, my ass did explode in Japan. But that was only because of the medicine I took. I was told, so I was having some constipation, you know, as Louis does. But I was in Japan, I'm like, okay, well, I don't have any Miralax here. What the hell am I gonna use to poop? I don't want, like, a laxative because, you know, I want to be out and about. I just want, like, something to make me go when I feel like it. So I looked it up online, and I bought something that everybody said was like, oh, it's the exact same as Miralax. Oh, it's the exact same. It's just like a stool softener, you know? So I bought it. And, it said to take 2. It said take 2 to 3, but I'm like, okay, I've been really constipated. I might as well just take 3. When I tell you, my stomach was cramping so hard. I felt like I was gonna throw up, pass out. I was shaking uncontrollably, shitting water, exploding. And then it was like that for like a whole day. Like a whole day of non-stop, uncontrollable explosion from my ass. That hurt really, really bad. Yes, and Tommy slept soundly through all of it, except when I would call him, I called him like in the middle of the night, shaking and crying. I'm like, I need my medicine. Yeah. So then, I was like, okay. That only happened because I took 3 of them, okay? I took 3 of them, and I was really constipated. And that won't happen again. Because like a week later, after that explosion, I didn't poop again for a week. So I'm like, ah, fuck, it's happening again. So I took 1. I took 1 pill. And they were like the itty bittiest, teeniest, tiniest little things. And the same exact thing happened. And I had to take a day off because I was literally shitting. We tried to go out for breakfast that morning, and I'm like, I gotta go back to the hotel. And we like sprinted back. I tried to eat my pancakes, and I had to get up and leave in the middle. See a Domino's gift card on it. And so now, like, I'm concerned that if I do move to Japan, what... Like, there has to be some kind of, like, stool softener that, you know, doesn't make you explode. There's gotta be one. And, like, I'm not asking the internet this time. I'm asking the pharmacist. Maybe I will learn to shit. Maybe after not eating processed food for my entire diet, maybe I will shit. Did you take your shit from Japan to home inside you? Yeah, I carried my Japanese shit to America.
You were taking about making a sequel to Them Kickin' Baidu, but with a Filet fish.
Oh yeah, I was talking about, yeah. Basically, that's it. Just we need to, instead of a McChicken, it has to be a filet of fish. Didn't you say that Japanese food helped your tummy? Well, I didn't have my normal, tummy issues in Japan. But I did have tummy issues because I took that medicine. And, like, usually my tummy issues, what I'm referring to is, like, I get really horrible, awful stomach cramping and diarrhea. You're welcome for the information, by the way. And, like, nausea and stuff. And then, but in Japan, everything I ate was fine. And I think I have found out that, it's garlic and onions, like raw garlic and raw onions that, or even cooked if they're, that's what sets my stomach off. So ever since I stopped eating French onion soup for every meal and I've tried to cut garlic as much as I can, my stomach's been pretty okay. I've been able to live with it. Sometimes, you know, it just does it out of nowhere and I don't know why, but most of the time it's predictable. It doesn't change the fact that it still hurts, but it's at least I can predict it. So there really isn't a lot of like whole garlic in Japanese food. Or at least not the Japanese food I ate. Because I need my cheesy bread from Domino's. I need my cheesy bread. You have to give me cheesy bread or else I will die. I will die if I don't get my cheesy bread. Re-rolling bodies? I could. You know, I could, like, just get my intestines removed and get a colostomy bag. I feel like that would be a lot better. You know, just have a bag of shit strapped to me 24/7. Never have to shit again. I want to go to Kura Sushi and slam 16 lemon sours? Yeah. I think the only time I did get a stomachache in Japan is when I ate a lot of spaghetti. That one night with Koki was great, yeah. And I got like it was a really nice, it was a plum wine soda. Mega cup. And I've tried to recreate it here, but, you know, you can never recreate what you drink in a restaurant. Did you know people keep their colostomy bags because they get paid for having sex in that hole? Essex, you can't believe what everybody tells you on the internet. Nobody's having sex in their colostomy bowl, in their colostomy hole. It has to be like super sanitized or else it gets infected and they die. Nobody's cooming into your stomach. It's literally a hole straight from your intestines to a bag. There was no doctor who told you that. What doctor told? Was it a fucking dentist? Did a dentist tell you that? She said they got STDs and that she's lying. That's a fucking liar. Louis thinks she... Okay. Do people use their colostomy holes for sex? No, a colostomy stoma could never be used for sexual penetration. AI back at it again. AI back at it again with me. The stoma is delicate tissue, not designed for sex, and penetration can cause severe trauma or infection. It is medically forbidden. AI does know everything. It's just... Hold on, I just found a... Ostomy. R/ostomy. It's just another hole. Yes, I'm over 18. Let me see. Let me see. Trigger warning. The title should be suggestive enough on the context, but if you're sensitive to unsolicited sexual statements, please don't read farther on your own mental well-being. This is going to be uncomfortable, but I need to get it out there. And, oh my god. This person... This is going to be uncomfortable, but I need to get it out there. Talk about it. Has any other identifying woman, even men, heard this statement in regards of having an ostomy of any kind? As a woman, before I got my ostomy, I experienced this strange joke. Not once, but multiple times in passing. 3 cases that just went further into it as far as I'm aware. Okay, hold on. This person can't fucking type. I was open about getting one soon. Improve my health. Separate 3 cases of guys weirdly responding to me, having one under the guise of being supportive. By saying the same thing. It's just another hole. Once even asked if I let someone do that to it after I got it. Debatable on mentally over 18. That is true. I told you, apologize, right? Okay, this is not a doctor. This is someone posting on Reddit who got an ostomy of some kind and had dudes like, can I fuck your little hole? That is not a doctor. And so far, I'm done awkwardly laughing off dangerous jokes about my body these days. It's part of myself and I've been working away from these recent years. Okay, I don't think this person speaks English, but still. Sure, I guess. How am I proven wrong? I never said that no man ever made a joke about fucking a fucking stoma. But somebody with a stoma, like, has absolutely said no. Or it has ended up with a major infection or tear. And it was probably incredibly painful. Colostomy sex is not a thing! You can have sex with an ostomy of some kind. Specifically a colostomy, if you still have your parts down there. I don't know why you need the ostomy, but still. Obviously, it has consequences. That's why the doctor knows about it. But people aren't, like, willingly having sex with it. Maybe someone has tried, but no doctor was like, yeah, everybody does this. Anything sex is a thing. Yeah. People are fucking crazy. They'll do anything. You think you know everyone's sexual desires? Trust me. Trust me, buddy. I don't know them all, but I can imagine. Can I get some context since I just got here? I don't even fucking know. I don't, because I said so, because here's how the conversation went down. I said I was in Japan and I couldn't shit and I started exploding. Okay? And I have tummy troubles all the time. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get a colostomy bag. I don't need intestines. I'm just gonna shit into a bag, right? And then Essex over here was like, a doctor told me that people let people have sex in their colostomy holes. And I said, a doctor didn't tell you that because you can't have sex with a colostomy hole or stoma, what it's actually called. I like colostomy hole better, because it's very fragile and it hurts and it'll get infected. She said something like, I've seen people with STDs in their colon. That is so different. That is, wait, that's just having butt sex. Colon hole. Some people want to fuck cars. The world is crazy. Dude, we saw that guy. Some people want to fuck balloons, you know? Am I down for a good laugh? Yeah, this started from Overwatch and then talking about movies, and then we got the piss ad. We got an ad on YouTube talking about piss and how men shouldn't dribble after they piss. And then we started talking about toilet hygiene and then my inability to shit, and now we're here. They put pee-pees in their colostomy holes. But who would let anybody with a functioning brain... Like, that could kill you. That's nothing to joke around about. That doesn't happen often. I blame the penis ad for the down... Me too. Mythical, hello. Would you fuck a colostomy hole? She said they do it for money? What hooker has a colostomy bag? Yeah, Essex, that's the real question. Would you? Would you do it? For money? Both ends. Ew, no. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Dude's coping. What the hell? I'm sorry for people just entering chat now, but unfortunately we've been on the poop topic for... I'm not a degenerate. Really? Oh, really? You're not a degenerate? Oh, really? Homie, I don't like that. I don't like how you phrase that. Are you talking about my mouth? Because I like corn. I eat corn on the cob. Corn is delicious. This summer, I want Akuno Garden. Thank you so much for becoming a big fat loser. Welcome. This summer, I want to shuck some corn. I want to have a barbecue. I want to have a good barbecue, and I want to shuck some corn, and I want to make potato salad and macaroni salad, and I want to grill some dogs. I want a cookout. Hello! You've gotten so many followers while talking about shit. Coincidence? All my shit lovers out there. Carne asada. I want, okay. I have never in my life had a seafood boil. And that makes me want to cry. Because a seafood boil looks so fucking good. Disgusting? What do you mean? What do you mean, dogs? Oh, I thought you were talking about... I was about to be like, there's no dogs in a seafood boil. It's seafood. Dogs aren't from the sea. But hot dog. Oh, it's Mikan! Oh, Mikan. Oh, God. I'm so glad we changed topics right before you raided. I'm so glad. Welcome. Welcome, Meek. Welcome, Mickey Mink. Go back. No. We're not talking about that anymore. We're talking about we're talking about summer barbecues and seafood boils. That's what we're talking about. This could have been so much worse. Yummy, yummy barbecue, dude. I want a barbecue so bad. I wanna, oh my God. And we're gonna have a seafood boil. And we're gonna shuck some corn. And we're gonna make some potato salad. And then once we're done roasting the dogs and making the boil and shit, we're gonna roast some marshmallows and make some s'mores. I only made two s'mores this summer. Tell me, Con, about your filthy... No! I just like corn! You're disgusting! Mink cell! I'm a mink cell. S'mores. I love s'mores. S'mores are so fucking good. When I went to the Ren Fair, I got a s'more on a stick. It was so good. Now I need a s'more. Oh, damn it. I need a s'more right now. I don't have any marshmallows. Actually, I have a ton of chocolate. I have so much chocolate. I don't know why. Shrimps are literally bugs. Eat cockroaches at that point. That is true. Shrimp are the bugs of the sea. And you know what? I would eat a cockroach. If it was prepared properly, I don't want to eat the wings or the legs. Or like the hard shell. But if there was like cockroach meat, I would eat it. I'm not a bug! You roast that shit? You will eat the bugs. You will own nothing. Yeah. The government grinding up caterpillars into our cereal. Love it. Love it! Did you know if you're allergic to coffee, it's not coffee, you're probably just allergic to cockroaches? Because so many cockroaches get ground up into coffee. That being said, though, have you never, like... Have you ever had a friend that had a lizard? And you see the little thing of mealworms? And they're, like, shaking in some of this little salty powder? And you don't look at that shit and you're like, that does look tasty. Like, I can't be the only one. Like the little mealworms. Shake them up. Gummy worms. No, they're like crispy. They'd be like little, like to me, I feel like they'd be delicious little bar snacks, you know? And I'm pretty sure they do sell mealworms. Tommy, what are you even saying? Remember a theory back in the day that McDonald's patties are made of worms? McDonald's patties are made of... They are beef. Just what parts of the cow is getting into that beef is the question. Where's the punt Louis so hard she splits in half redeem? That's rude and mean, and it makes me sad. Cow butthole. Have you ever had to watch those movies in science class where it's like, showing you what factory farming is and how they have to literally put a hole in a cow's stomach and scoop out the corn because they can't digest it, but they just keep feeding them corn because it's cheap? I had to watch that. And it was gross. Clara shoved her cow in an arm's ass. Yeah, they literally have to shove their arm up there and take shit out. Or was she helping a cow give birth? Made me hungry for burger. For burger. Grinding up the hooves and shit. I mean, as long as it's edible, like as long as it's, you know, not gonna make me sick. If it tastes good, I'll eat it. But I feel like the part that sickens me more about McDonald's is the chemicals they put in it. Like, why doesn't it rot? I can leave it outside in the sun for 30 minutes or 30 days and it will look exactly the same. That's what makes me scared. You watch farm shows all the time? Every single time they had a cow asshole on screen? I can go make my pizza now. Oh, it's 10. I want some pizza. Yeah, why do my fries have 30 ingredients? Why is there corn syrup in my fries? Yeah, we've circled... Everything goes back to asshole. It is Allison's dinner time, but... We're gonna keep talking and he's gonna give us pizza. That's how it works. Oh no, I can't because I have stupid work in the morning. Oh... Everything circles back to ass. Damn balls. Everything circles back to ass on this channel. Everything circles back to poop. Everything circles back to my schizophrenia. Everything circles back to the fact that I'm poor. You know, it's... I can never get a win. There's no win. There's no winning for me. You eat Domino's, you're going nowhere near my pizza. Okay, fine. You think that's a threat? I'll eat my Domino's and I'll eat it deliciously and delectably. Don't forget your racism. Always goes back to racism. Always goes back to me being a Jew. Always goes back to me being a Jew and also not having any money somehow. It's like the one good thing that I didn't get born with. Homie's sleeping in stinky, disgusting sheets. Alston, how did you not know that? Ninjor says shalom every time I turn on stream. Don't worry, I'm not the evil Jew. I'm not the I'm out. Cashing out. I'm not from Israel. I'm from the middle of Ohio. Have a good life. It's literally, we talk about asses and shitting and pizza and Jews. That's the only thing we talk about here. Did you unfollow me? You know, I can't see when you unfollow me. Wait a goddamn minute. Make a pizza with ham, sausage, and pepperoni right now? I don't like ham and sausage, but I do like pepperoni. Are you making pizza for your boy wife? Dude, are you and Aliston having like a watch-along? That's so cute. Doomed Yowie ship? Dude, Tommy's trying to get in on your pizza. Don't let him. He will literally eat the entire thing. You will not have any pizza. No pizza will survive. That is true. You should ask Panky. Ooh, and I know exactly who we're gonna raid. We are going to raid our Latina queen. Fun Yap stream, do it more often. It's hard because I feel like I'm boring. Am I boring, guys? I don't want to be boring. Yeah, I didn't forgo Overwatch. I kind of had it as like a backup. We will play Overwatch on Tuesday, but like I wanted to do a yapping stream, but I wanted to have Overwatch as a backup just in case I got boring because I'm really afraid and self-conscious that I'm boring and everybody hates me. I wish I could play right now. I really want to, but I have to go to sleep because I have to work in the morning. I have to work in the morning. It hurts me so bad. Your stinky bed and fart and piss on your side. There's already enough piss in your bed, Tommy. You don't need any more. It's already saturated. Does it flow? Do we flow? I don't know if we do, though. Yeah. Rora's so much better at it because she can speak 2 languages. She can keep it going in both English and Spanish. How would you know? That is true. Well, I would... Are you talking about Tommy's piss bed? Because he tries to piss on me every night. Because he refuses to go to the bathroom before he goes to sleep. So every night I'm terrified he's gonna piss the bed on me and piss all over me. Have you ever known a person who doesn't get up in the middle of the night to go pee? I get up like 3 or 4 times a night to piss. Tommy will chug a fucking gallon of water before bed and then just sleep right through the night. No before sleep piss. We do look how we talk about movies, assholes, sex, and seafood. Yeah, I had a great time talking about that seafood boil. I want a seafood boil. You just wake up and happen to have to pee? I wake up and then I can't go back to sleep unless I pee. And if you're having trouble sleeping and you're like tossing and turning, try going pee. Oh yeah, and a bit of Clayface. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. But I mean, it looks interesting. Kind of. little bit. Interesting enough. P-tick. Body life hack. Body hacking. Alright. Let us go to raid the Rora. Hyun. Guys, change your name. It's Rora Kyun now. What should our raid message be, however? Oh, and before I do that... If you're new here, get in my Discord, please, because I announce when I'm streaming and when I cancel stream, which is like once a week, and when my tummy hurts and all my shitty little things. No, we can't do that! I don't think she'll think that's funny. Too unhinged. Too unhinged. We gotta tone it back. And also follow me on all my socials, because I post edited content. I have a new YouTube channel that I don't have there, but it's linked on my other YouTube channel. But yeah, Twitter and Instagram I use mostly, so... Go on there! She's telling you it's too much. Tummy ache raid? Yeah, my tummy hate. My tummy raid. My tummy does hurt a little bit. Raid? Colostomy sex raid isn't too... We can do a colostomy raid. I feel like that's not too unhinged. We can do the ass... We can get the ass emoji. Colostomy raid. Here we go. There we go. We can... That too, that's just unhinged enough. Just enough. Stupid fucking... There we go. I hope they don't ask why. Yeah. Just leave it as is. No explanations. Pancake, hello. Thank you for becoming a big fat loser. We are unfortunately heading out, but we are, if you want to copy and paste the colostomy raid, we're going over to our favorite Latina queen. And she's pretty entertaining, so let's go over to her, and also I'll drop it in here again. Discord, get in my Discord so you always know what's going on with me and when I cancel stream and when my tummy hurts and how much I shit that day. Alright, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. We'll play Overwatch or Paladins or something, whatever I'm in the mood for. Probably Overwatch. I'm a little bit addicted. But I'll see you guys then. Give me a big old smooch. Thank you for talking to me and actually being here and talking to me and not letting the conversation die, because if it did, I would have died with it. Okay, I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you.